You there! Who are you? How dare you trespass upon Lady Impa's abode? Is that a Shiga slate? But that would mean you are... No, it's not possible. Can it be? Please forgive us for behaving so rudely. Of course, we have heard the legends from Lady Impa herself. Please, friend, go ahead and step inside. Oh, yeah, okay then. I guess Lady Impa was waiting for me, huh? That's fair enough. Oh, man! Huh, is that? It's a Sheikah slate! Could you be the hero my grandmother told me about? What was his name? Ling? Oh, it's not that I forgot. I'm just bad with speaking. As for me, my name is Pie. Oh, my name is Pia. I got it out. I know I should be able to say that easily. Easy as seeing as how... I'm so sorry. Anyway, my grandmother's been awaiting your return ever since I was little. Please hurry inside. So, Pia, you can have a little bit of fun with. Ah! Master Link, you're very close to me right now. I just... My grandmother is waiting for you at her abode. Please hurry to her. If you were to take off all of your clothes in front of Pia, this happens. Master Link, that immodest outfit is quite unbecoming of a hero like you. Please cover your own self up this instant. So yeah, just a nice, again, attention to detail.
So, you're finally awake. It has been quite a long time, Link. I am much older now, but you remember me, don't you?
What is the matter? You are looking at me as though I am a stranger to you. Those eyes, they lack the light of familiarity. It is I, courageous one, Impa. Surely you must at least remember the name Impa? I see. So you have lost your memory. Well, it matters not. In fact, that may actually be a blessing in disguise for the time being. Dearest Link, please come a bit closer. 100 years ago. Yes, 100 years ago, the kingdom of Hyrule was destroyed. After you fell, Princess Zelda's final wish was to place you in a sacred slumber. And then, all alone, she went to face Ganon. Before Princess Zelda went to nobly meet her fate, she entrusted me with some words she wished to say to you. I've been waiting 100 years to deliver the princess's message. However, these words which the princess risked her life to leave you, well, if you are to hear them, you must be prepared to risk your life as well. But I'm afraid that burden may be too much to bear while you are still without your memories. I leave the choice to you. When you feel you are ready to receive the princess's message, return to me. Sure, I'm ready now. The words that the princess risked her life to impart to you, I cannot pass them on to someone who lacks conviction. Are you prepared to risk your life for the greater good? I am. Ha! Not a memory to your name, yet you are as intent as ever to charge forward with only courage and justice on your side. You have not changed a bit. Once a hero, always a hero. Very well. Since you have lost your memory, I will recount for you all that has happened.
The history of the royal family of Hyrule is also the history of Calamity Ganon, a primal evil that has endured over the ages. This evil has been turned back time and time again by a warrior wielding the soul of a hero and a princess who carries the blood of the goddess. With the passage of time, each conflict with Ganon faded into legend. So listen closely as I tell you of this legend that occurred 10,000 years ago. Hyrule was then blossoming as a highly advanced civilization. Even the most powerful monsters posed little threat to the denizens of the realm. The people thought it wise to utilize their technological prowess to ensure the safety of the land should Calamity Ganon ever return. They constructed 4 mechanical wonders that came to be known as the Divine Beasts. They also built a legion of autonomous weapons called Guardians. The Divine Beasts were piloted by 4 individuals of exceptional skill from across the land. And thus, the plan to neutralize Ganon was forged. Upon Ganon's inevitable return to Hyrule, the princess and the hero fought alongside these 4 champions against this ancient evil. The Guardians were tasked with protecting the hero as the Divine Beasts unleashed a furious attack upon their terrible foe. And when the hero wielding the sword that seals the darkness delivered his final blow, the princess used her sacred power to seal away Calamity Ganon.
Oh. 100 years ago, in preparation for the foretold revival of Ganon, we strove to follow the lead of our ancestors of 10,000 years prior. But in the end, despite our best efforts and careful planning, we underestimated his power. In order to avoid ever making that grave mistake again, the princess left you these words. Free the 4 divine beasts! That is what she said. 4 divine beasts? The 4 divine beasts are the ancient Sheikah weapons wielded by the 4 champions who Ganon defeated. The divine beast Varudian, Dainian, controlled by Daruk of the Gorons. The divine beast Varmedor, controlled by Rivali of the Rito. The divine beast Varuta, controlled by Mifa of the Zora. And the divine beast Varnoboris, controlled by Urbosa of the Gerudo. It would be extremely ill-advised to face Ganon without the power of the divine beasts to help you. You must infiltrate the divine beasts that were stolen away by Ganon 100 years ago and bring them back to our side. More information about these divine beasts can be found by locating the 4 races scattered across Hyrule. The Sheikah Slate will guide you on your way. You must go where it tells you and meet with each leader there. It seems to me that your Sheikah Slate is not yet complete. The device Princess Zelda left you is your guide, and also your memory. Now, let's see. Someone at the research lab in Hateno Village might be able to help you. Hateno Village? The location shining on the eastern edge is Hateno Village. It is a small village, one of very few places that avoided suffering significant damage during the Great Calamity. You are Princess Zelda's only hope, and Hyrule's as well. You cannot turn back now. Follow your heart and seize your destiny. Okay. Well, I love the sound of rain. I'll be back in a mo. Well, a little bit of time has passed, but what's up, guys? It's Daz here. But you don't really care. We have a journal of various worries to see here. I'm going to explore all there is to see in Impa's house. Well, my wife left me today. Last thing she said was, what's more important, the Cuckoos or me? I chose the Cuckoos. Well, we might know who that was. A painter unfamiliar to any of us has arrived in the village. He claims he is searching for the Great Fairy's fountain, but that's near where the village spirit's protector resides. We must make sure the outsider doesn't learn of the location of the fountain, or the 2 shrines near it. Anonymous father of 2. That new guy in town looks like he really knows how to tune a bow. I hope he comes by and knocks an arrow for me. It's been way too long. Lonely arrow girl. Okay then. Day in, day out, I'm barking people into the shop. I don't mind really. It's good money, and busying myself helps to numb the pain. But the other thing that really helps me feel better is walking among the fireflies. Unfortunately, we've now been asked to not walk around at night because it's dangerous. I don't know how I can cope without the fireflies. Struggling shop girl. There is an heirloom. There is a precious heirloom that has been passed down through my family for generations. Recently, I've begun to hear voices telling me that the heirloom has an important destiny. It's going to happen soon. It makes me nervous, but I can feel it in my bones. Papaya, the only one that's not anonymous. Though you can probably guess who the other characters are if you've seen the characters in the village. Master Link! Is anything the matter? Anything at all? Can I help you in any way? What's the ball? This priceless artifact here? Is that what you want to know about? This is a Sheikah heirloom that we have long protected. The hero, as chosen by Sheikah heirloom, will be gifted the blessing of antiquity. With these words as our guide, we have watched over this sacred artifact since my grandmother's time. And ever since her grandmother's times before that. I cannot say that I entirely know the meaning of these words, but now that I think about it, the hero is chosen by the Sheikah heirloom. Could it be? Please don't hesitate to let me know if I can ever be of service. What about this village? We Sheikah have long served the royal family of Hyrule in secret. During the great calamity of 100 years ago, the royal family was destroyed and the members of our tribe scattered. Sadly, there were some who swore allegiance to Ganon at that time. They joined together as the Yiga clan, seeking out all who opposed Ganon, cutting them down one after another. Master Link, now that you are awake, you are surely the most formidable opponent standing against them. No doubt they will come for you, employing whatever underhanded methods they can devise. Oh, but of course, if there's anything I can do to help you, all you have to do is ask. The great fairy Kotara. Only a few remain who know this, but this village was built under her watchful eye. The mysterious power of Kotara is that of sacred protection. I suggest you seek her out. The great fairy resides behind the shrine that overlooks this village. That is where you should seek her. You could put your trust in the great fairy. I can't think of any reason she wouldn't be happy to help you, Master Link. Please don't hesitate to let me know if I can ever be of service. You want to know my story? Well, my name is Papaya. The reason I was named Pyre is because I have a birthmark shaped like a papaya seed. Where is it? Well, it's kinda... Master Link, I advise you to change the subject. I'll answer you some today, just not today. Please don't hesitate to let me know if I can ever be of service. I'm good, thanks. Good luck. Alright, and there's one final thing I want to show off in Impa's house. It is Pyre's room. Not necessarily this desk here, but she does have her own separate diary here. This looks like Pyre's diary. Seems she only started writing in it. Let's read. Grandmother says she's conspired with Princess Zelda and Auntie Pura 100 years ago. They decided to put a lone swordsman into a long sleep as to prepare for a long time that was foretold in legends. The name of that swordsman is Link. Since then, Grandmother has been waiting for him to reappear after all this time. I, too, pray that he awakens soon, for the sake of Hyrule, and for Grandmother's sake as well. She seems a lot more confident in her diary, don't you think? Well, apparently that's all there is to read. Yeah. Huh. Okay then. Well, on that note, we have now completed all the side quests we can do at this point. We have talked to Impa, and she's given us 2 main quests to do. Save the 4 divine beasts, and go to Hateno Village. But first, we are in fact going to go to the fairy fountain and the shrine up at the top of Kakariko, because it's kind of quite important to do, and generally it's just a really important and helpful thing to have. So let's just climb this little hill. It would be kind of nice to get a stamina boost sometime soon. I should be having enough spirit orbs soon, so we should be good for another upgrade. And technically I'm already upgraded on heart since I've got that extra 5th one, which is nice. Anyway, the Talon Naig Shrine. Let's jump on in. Now this is going to be introducing us to a new type of shrine. Talon Naig's teaching. This isn't just a puzzle to solve. This is a battle to fight.
Use a side hop to avoid enemy attacks. This will create an opening that you can use to strike back.
Alright. And don't forget, there are 2 treasure chests. Of course, every shrine has some optional chests. But this is actually important. You get the Shield of Mind's Eye, a Sheikah shield. And on the other end, an 8-fold blade. Now, once again, we are fighting off another... Get my 8-fold blade out and my Sheikah. There we go. Another Scout Guardian, or Guardian Scout, whichever you prefer. But you may notice it can't move. It also doesn't have its left arm. That would usually be holding a shield, but instead, it's got a sword. And what it's trying to teach you to do is do a series of moves. In this case, side hop to the side to avoid attacks.
Do a backflip to avoid enemy attacks and create an opening to strike back.
We're literally being told by a 100-year-old monk to do a backflip. It's kind of funny. It's kind of like, I don't know, some sort of teenage jokery. Oh well. Anyway, these are all accessing flurry rushes that we are using to prove that we're actually doing it right.
You can repel attack if you parry with your shield at just the right time. Strike back on the opening you create.
Right, this is a new move I haven't properly been able to show off. Get out your shield using ZL and press A at the right time. I did not do it at the right time. I'm still not doing it at the right time. That's what it looks like when you do a parry. I just need to do it a bit sooner. There we go. And then it's open for more attacks. Or would be.
Build up your power and then release it to unleash a charge attack. Catch your enemies in this motion to damage them.
Right, nice and simple. Charging up to get a spin attack in.
You have done well to learn these crucial skills. Now proceed.
And we get a little treasure for our troubles. But of course, you're going to want to take the Guardian Sword, super powerful, and some Ancient Springs. They will be becoming very important, very nearby. Nearly, very soon, I guess was the word I was looking for there. And some Opal. Nice. Right, let's fly out. Not entirely sure how I got my glider out, but I'll take it. Hello, Talon Naig. Naig? Might be Naig. These words always confuse me.
Your triumph over the test of strength subverts a prophecy of ruin. From the ashes of Hyrule, a hero rises. In the name of Goddess Hylia, I bestow upon you this spirit orb. May the goddess smile.
For once, a monk actually said something different. Right, now that we're done with the shrine, we're going to move on to the Great Fairy Fountain, which if you actually looked on your map, you would actually see it spoiled and it just says Great Fairy Fountain in this region. But generally, you do want to go to this forest here. Now, this fairy isn't quite readily available straight away. Oh, God! Oh, God damn it. Okay, no, I knew that was going to fade away. If you hit that glowing bunny, you will get a whole bunch of rupees. It's very much a good thing for you to get. I've forgotten its name at the moment, but it's very good. Keep an eye out and have your bow ready. It does appear in this region a lot. This is the Fairy Fountain. As you can see, it's all closed up, but also there's some fairies hanging around. If you sneak up on them like you would any other bug, you can grab them and then This will fly from your pouch and heal all your wounds for a bit. It will also... Oh wait, it's mistaken for fireflies. If you die while holding a fairy in your pocket, you will be brought back to life immediately. It doesn't heal all of your health straight away like some fairies have done in previous games, and you don't need a bottle to hold it, but it's a very, very useful thing to have.
Boy, sweet boy, please listen to my story. I am the great fairy Kotara. This place was once a beautiful spring, but as time passed, fewer and fewer travelers arrived to offer me rupees. As a result, my power has abandoned me. I'm nearly powerless now, so I beg your help. I need rupees to become whole again. All I need is 100 rupees. Once my power has been restored, I can help you do great things, boy. Now, if you have rupees, hand them over to me, quickly. In order to make me regain my power, I need 100 rupees.
Here you go. Oh, a little rude.
Thank you, you are too kind. Ah, the power! It's overflowing!
Oh, what a feeling! The first breath of fresh air after an eternity of decay is just so intoxicating. Thanks to you, I've been returned to my former glory. And as they say, one good turn deserves another. I can help you, boy. Allow me to enhance your clothing. It's the least I can do, but I will need the necessary materials. With the power available to me, I should be able to enhance your clothing a little bit. Which clothing item would you like me to enhance? Yes, the Great Fairy can enhance our clothing to make it more powerful. All you need are some bokoblin horns and the actual device, apparently in this case. Alright, let me do my thing! Nice, it's been increased its defense by 1 level. All finished! Just a bit stronger now. Oh. You've heard about set bonuses, right? You have a set of clothes that have all been enhanced twice could have a bonus. But only if you wear the whole set. Well, and not all sets have a bonus. Do you want me to enhance any of your other clothes? The only one she can do is the Hylian trousers, but we're not going to need that. The climber's bandana needs a rush room. I swear I just used one of those, but alright. In that case, I guess that's us done with the Great Fairy for now. I'll come back when I get that rush room, maybe. Going already? How unfortunate for me. See you later. Bye. Away! Alrighty. Now with that done, I believe that's everything we can do at pretty much Kakariko Village. We've done the shrine, the Great Fairy Fountain, and all the story plot. Now do not go to Hateno Village up the northern path. That's what I did through the forest. You want to go down the path to the south. Otherwise, you'll have to go through a place that is way too hard for you. Unless you have really, really warm clothing and know how to deal with an enemy that we're not going to be meeting for probably quite a while. Just don't go that way. In fact, there were 2 sub-bosses that I saw there. Or at least an enemy and a sub-boss. Just don't go that way, alright? You want to go south. So that is where we're going now. We're going to take our trek over to Hateno Village, or at very least the tower, this video. Hey Quest, you seem quite peacefully standing there. Let me hop onto you, lovely. And let's turn around and get out of here. Kakariko Village is, as far as I'm concerned, 100% complete for now. There are 2 other side quests that do become available, but that's only after we've done some stuff at Hateno Village. So let's just progress. And also I'm going to take full advantage of how the horses go along their own paths separately. Wow, that goat did nothing to get out of the way, and I actually turned it into raw meat? Huh. If I'd known that, I would have I would have done that to get some raw meat for Coco way back in the day. I ended up traveling way over to the stables again and then searching in the area by the treasure. And even then I had to use a horse. I traveled over and walked to get to the raw meat. Then I had to go back to the stables and then go by horse back to Kakariko. It took me like 10 minutes to get that raw meat. I cut it all out last episode, but even still, it was that simple. I wouldn't have done anything. Oh well. So, I'm going to have some nice scenic views, or at least I'm just going to look around while I can, since the horse just goes on its path regularly. So it's quite nice. You get a nice view of the, I don't actually know what that's called, just like a field. You could have seen the shrine to the right not too long ago. I'll have to look up what that field is supposed to actually be called, but yeah, it's nice. I really do quite enjoy horse riding. It was something I didn't think I would. When I first saw horses available in the game, like, obviously they would be because it's a Zelda game, but I was just like, nah, I'd only ever, like, in previous Zelda games, I'd only ever really use it when it's needed, or if I really just wanted to save time, and I never really had a big drive to horse ride, but it's actually really fun. The whole training aspect is something I genuinely really quite like, and so, is that the path there? I don't think it is. But yeah, it's just something I, like, never thought I'd enjoy as much as I did, and I don't know what it is. Maybe it's because you can actually bond with them, or there's all these different varieties, or it's just convenient to travel with a horse. I don't know. But yeah, it's just what I like to do. Now, is the path here? The path is supposed to go eastward in this direction. You can even see the tower in the distance. Well, you could have before I aimed down. But, like, this doesn't feel like the path. Is the path more to the left? There's some extra horses here. Is that the path? Oh, that was the path. It didn't look like much of a path when I went past the path. Can I say path any more times? I might just. Right, let's get online now. Hopefully the horse will know what it's doing. If we go off-road, the horse might be a little bit more finicky with its instinct. But as long as you're on a path, you should be good. Is this the path? Oh, here's the path. Okay. So confused. Right, now it's getting on its own course. Good. Now, as we come here, you may be able to see some history in the making. Something I really like about this game. You can tell so much story just from looking at the environment. It's a graveyard. Oh, and this guy's having trouble. No, wow, he's really having trouble. He's got a lot of enemies on him. Oh, I thought I could burst right through them. Okay, no, I want to be on the bokoblins. Quest, what are you doing? Here, let me get a boomerang. Throw them at you. No, you're not Can I not target and throw? Oh, come on. Well, at least I can jump. That's great. Oh, you know what? I'll just ignore it. Where did that traveler go? Maybe he got murdered. Well, that's not very nice. Okay. Welcome to Fort Hateno. And, oh. When I did this in my practice file, it was daytime and no one was around. So I kind of want to see what you have to say here, buddy.
Yeah.
Hiya, my name's Garrel. Come to see Fort Hateno. Figured as much. It's well worth seeing. Fort Hateno here was the last line of defense between Hateno Village and the awful tragedy all those years ago. Everyone's got to come and pay their respects at least once in life, right? Huh, I guess so, yeah. Really interesting. Just like a fort with like 100 guardians chasing after it. That would be quite horrifying. Good lord. Right, let's continue a little further onwards. That house is lit. When I went to the cabin last time, it was dark. I want to see what's going on here. Good lord, you really do experience new stuff depending on the times of days and just different playthroughs. Alright, so that activated a side quest I didn't know was available straight away, and I didn't want to do it straight away anyway, so we're going to cut away and come back to it later. Do excuse me, apparently that's how these things go. Traveler, run away, it's raining, don't let the fire go out. Right, so we are now on the path to Hateno Village. Now, why was she saying not good? It's just rain. Oh well. As we go on, this path isn't actually too crazy long. In fact, the path to Hateno Village is really quite close to Kakariko Village. But what I like about this area in particular, though, is these mountains. It's kind of Xenoblade-esque, or Xenoblade Chronicles-esque especially, but, like, it's nice having these big mounds of, like, careening? Towering way over you. Oh, speaking of towers. Now, this path will eventually lead us to that tower there, and from there we can very easily fly directly to Hateno Village, which is something I want to do. But first, we got a little problem on our hands. You may not see it yet, but we're being mobbed again. These bokoblins really like hanging around behind rocks, don't they? Oh dear. Oh, lovely. And we have a guardian sword. 4 hits took him out, maybe 5. By the way, he's way dead now. Lovely. Ooh. Oh. Oh, I didn't even see you. Okay. You can get out of here, please. Ugh. Nice. And you're dead too? Awesome. Right, unfortunately you can't pick up items while on your horse, but that's just a sacrifice you're going to have to make sometimes. Oh, look at that shrine glowing in the distance. I really do like that effect. I've mentioned it before, but the Sheikah technology is really quite pretty from a distance, and it's good for a game design to like get you intrigued in things even when it's so far away. But right, think you can attack me? Oh well, what if I do that? This Guardian Sword, I bet a lot of people are going to make a comparison to a lightsaber. It has that same effect with how much it's glowing. Also, when a Bokoblin is spinning its thing around, you can... Oh, shield against it. I did it just now, but the terrain sort of had him at an advantage. That's annoying. Right, there we go. Stop with your spearing. It's really annoying. Okay. And then Keith Wings. I think I might have overkilled that Keith just a little bit, but oh well, not too big a problem. Hello, quest. Let's continue on our quest. I'm so good at jokes. Right, let's climb this mountain. I believe, actually, we're going to have a lot of issues now, because there's going to be quite a handful of enemies going on. But this moblin is fast asleep. Can I get our very first sneak strike? Lovely. Doing major damage. It takes a moblin out in one hit. Beautiful. Right, I believe there's probably even more camps up here. I remember when I came up here, I just sort of blew past them all with my horse. Oops, don't know why I didn't think the whistling wouldn't get their attention, but it's a cool attention to detail that, you know, you can make sound from whistling for your horse. Right, Bokoblin, come fight me. Now, something that is interesting about the enemies in this game that I never really got around to mentioning is they do evolve and get stronger in the game, but it's not necessarily about the area you're in. It's also correlated to what you or how many you fight. The more Bokoblins you fight, the stronger Bokoblins you'll find later on. Also, here's a new move. Get out your bow and arrow while jumping off a horse. It's slow motions. Do a whole ton of damage, especially on a Moblin's horn, which is its weakness. But yes, I really like this, and I'm going to probably try and get into a bit more fights than I have been up to this point, just because it'd be nice to have some harder enemies about. I like challenge. It's fun. On top of that, I have a whole bunch of materials, so I should really get around to using them at some point soon. Oh, there's another one. Well, let's go for this again. My Joy-Con is not going top left. Is it? Wow, is it actually limited to how far I can move about? I don't know what's going on there. Okay. Oh, well, at least I got the flurry rush. Bang, bam. Oh, well, okay. If my thing didn't break, I think I would have had more time. There we go. Soldier Spear. Get out of here. Blip, blip, blip. Nice. And, oh, hello. I forgot about you. Get out of here. 2 pokes and he's done. And his dead body is long down that hill. Okay. Come on over, Quest. We need you soon. Rightio. So, well, oh, god damn it, another one? Well, here's another new move I did hear about. Let's see if I can get it going right. Oh my gosh! Yes, horses can do damage to enemies. I was going to show it off in a different way, but that was awesome. Apparently, if you can lead an enemy to go to the rear end of a horse, and hopefully not... Wow, really? Don't hit my horse. The horse can actually kick it with its hind legs and do quite a bit of damage, which is nice. Although your horse can die, so do be careful about the damage it takes. It's kind of a stupid move of me to put it that close next to him, but oh well. Maybe next time I'll have an enemy behind the horse and just aim it away. Right, welcome to Hateno Tower. It's raining. Actually, is the rain going to stop me? It should, right? Logically, you can't climb in the rain. But we seem to be fine. Alrighty, I will take that. Climbable towers during the rain is a very good game design choice. It's very convenient for me. Now this tower is obviously different. You might be able to tell why. There's these massive thorns everywhere. If you touch these thorns, you're not just going to take damage and keep climbing. You're going to go flying off the tower like someone spat you out into a bucket or something. I'm going to need more energy for this. Let's go for that. Yeah, sure. I should really show off those animations. I keep forgetting to. I'm too busy skipping through it. But yes, can I jump up here? There we go. Lovely. Right. So there are 2 ways you can actually maneuver these thorns. The biggest and most obvious one is obviously to just climb around them and go to the path that they seem to create for you. But these thorns are actually destroyable, and I will show that off in a moment when we get to a point where it seems impossible to go further. Because depending on the entrance to the tower you try to go for, the thorns are either going to be completely in your way or not in your way at all. So like if we go to the left here, actually I think I could just have a path straight up to the top there. I think. I guess we're about to find out. Let's see. This is a really ominous. This is an ominous frame, isn't it? Oh, no, that's completely in the way, isn't it? I messed up. Okay, there we go. Ugh. Right, I'm definitely gonna need some energizer after that. You can always tell what things do by the top left of a item that you've put on your menu screen. If you needed a quick way to see through what things do instead of having to read the description or the title of everything. Right. So, as we're on this path, you'll see the hole to the left does have an entrance, but the hole to the right doesn't. But these thorns are still destroyable. If you get a fire arrow, you can, in fact, burn it all down. Whoa! Whoa! Oh, I'm still alive. Oh, shoot. And, oh, and I got a fairy. Link survived that? Ouch! And now I gotta climb up again. Okay, I ended up having to just go and load my save because there's no like teleportation anywhere nearby. But here we are at Hateno Tower in a nice morning sunrise as well. I like that. That's poetic. Sheikah Tower activated. Scanning area. Now, if you're wondering why we haven't 100%ed the West Necluda area yet, it's because we will be going back there very soon, and I'm going to do it after that. But anyway, on that note, we've now accessed the very next region. And we can go to Hateno Village, which we can see way off in the distance there. Although it's not actually that far. For now, though, I'm going to end it off here. Mine has been Daz. You didn't really care, and I'll see you in a bit. My Joy-Con is not going top left.